What's going on, guys? It's Chuckin Knucks back at it with another episode. We got me, Instructor Barnes. We got a new guest here, Anthony Russo. Very
How
glad to have you, buddy.
Good. Thanks for having us.
We have Zach Hahn as always.
Yep, we're back.
We're back at it. So hold on.
What?
Zach, tell us about what you're wearing right now.
Oh,
You look really comfortable.
I am extremely comfortable wearing a team issued comfy.
Team issued comfy.
Yeah,
it's called comfy.
It's called a comfy. It's like, remember the Snuggies, like a few years ago?
Yes.
It's similar to that, except like way more comfortable. And it's just like, look at it. Like you can see inside the hood.
Yeah,
like,
dude, it looks legit. That's why I pointed it out.
Just feels like a big blanket. And it's
summertime though. It's like warm out.
I have the AC cranking right now, and I am so comfortable right now.
I believe my has one of those.
Yeah, they're popular, but like,
yeah,
Max Willard, his father, bought the whole team these comfies.
That is a classic Max Willard.
Got my number on it. There we go, number 5 right there. It's beautiful. It's so comfortable. I've been wearing it ever since I got it as a team gift.
Mouth and the Sharks, all we got was bathrobes, so you're lucky.
Not surprised because
we were really high budgeted.
Very, that's
something like that.
Russo, what are you eating over there?
Yeah, Russo, what do you got over there?
Well, on the way home, when I was coming back from the rink, I stopped at Ralph's Ices. It's an Italian ice place we have here in Long Island.
Yes.
And let me tell you, is it delicious?
Well, I can tell you from experience, there's 2 types of people that go to Ralph's Ices. Anthony Russo and white girls.
And white girls.
Yep.
I don't see a difference.
You know what?
I don't see one either right now.
I am a white girl.
Where are you coming from?
Somebody say I'm a white girl.
Where were you coming?
I'm coming from the Anthony Russo studio here in Bethpage, New York.
No. That's nice to know. But no, like, where were you coming from? Like, where were you? Before getting the ice.
Well, before I went to go get an ice, I was coming from the Bethpage ice skating rink.
For what? Men's league?
For an ice hockey skate.
Ice hockey skate. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, Russo, it's actually really nice to have you here because obviously the last episode, me and Zach talked about a player's standpoint. Now we have a goalie.
I am a goalie.
Really curious to see what a goalie has to say about our upcoming topics. I'm very curious about what's going to happen here.
I will give you all my goalie information.
Beautiful.
And
I listened to the last podcast. I loved it.
Yeah, awesome.
I loved your banter back and forth between the Rangers and the Islanders.
That's going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to be an ongoing thing forever here.
It was mostly just Han ranting about how Ranger fans were giving the Islander fans crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happens. It's New York.
I feel like it goes both ways though, so I see it.
Yeah, and you're an Islander fan yourself too.
I am an Islander fan. I am a big Islander fan. I went to some of the games with Zach.
So if there's any banter today, I'm going to be outnumbered.
Yes, yes. We need another Ranger fan on here for next time.
Well, we were supposed to have Dylan Vigna.
Dylan
Biggie Six needs to come on here, man.
He's the real host. The real host.
Yes.
The real host. Two episodes in is still
2 episodes in. We haven't had the real host of this podcast.
I don't remember why he wasn't here the first episode, but
today he's hanging out. His excuse was hanging out with his friends, which turned out to be a bunch of fat kids in a basement.
We're not his friends, I guess.
He ditched Chuckin Knucks episode 2 to hang out with fat kids in a basement playing video.
Featuring Ralph's Ices. I mean, come on now.
I feel like
Ralph's Ices. If you'd like to sponsor us, we are open to
all sponsors.
We are open to all sponsors,
no matter what products you sell.
Well, let's not.
We're open.
Howie's Hockey.
I don't.
Your hockey.
Well, what are you scared of? What are you scared of? You're gonna have to do the reads. You're gonna be the one doing the reads, so it's okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
Or you just have that voice for radio.
I guess so. I get it from Alan.
How do you,
I've been told that I have
Oh
a
my
face
God.
for radio, but I don't really think that's a good thing.
face for it?
I don't think
That's-
that's a great thing.
That reminds me of the song. What's that 80s song?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, what?
I don't listen to 80s music, so I don't know.
We know you don't listen to 80s music. You only listen to Logic. We know.
I know that song.
Yeah.
Do you remember
That,
the
that's, oh
21st?
my God.
Is that it?
Oh, video killed the radio
Oh, no,
star.
Merritt's iPhone. Merritt's iPhone popped up on the screen.
Merritt's iPhone is in the chat. Shout out to Merritt Riley if you're listening.
Merritt Bear.
Merritt Bear. Little name drop.
He's got a good voice for radio. He's very well spoken.
Merritt is very well spoken.
Very well spoken.
Have not seen that kid in a very long time. Hope he's doing all right.
Funny that Merritt got name dropped on this.
Merritt Bear. Well, I mean, your phone name, it says Merritt's
Yeah.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Another name
So
drop. James Kazicki, once again,
Another bust.
declining to come on
Clown.
this podcast.
I
don't
feel like
understand.
I think he's just a prima donna.
scared. He's scared. He's scared.
He's scared of failure.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to look like an idiot. Meanwhile,
Just a
he's an
contract,
idiot
man.
every day.
Just a clown show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not pulling the punches here.
Actually, funny story. Funny story with James Kazicki.
All right.
This was like
Here we go.
maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. It was me, him, I want to say, and like 3 other kids that are at my house. And we're playing Manhunt at night, right? And I think he was like the hunter, the one going around trying to find everybody. And I was hiding in a bush. And it's dark out, so like he can't really see anything. But you could like you can see if it's a person, right? Hiding. And he comes up to me and he looks at me and he goes, "Is that a human?" I just couldn't hold it. Like I was just trying to like just not laugh or anything, but I couldn't because it's just like it's just stupid. Like who says that?
Is that a
Well,
human?
Well, was it a human? It's
Yeah,
a little bit of a cliffhanger.
It was me. It was me. I was the one hanging.
That's a good story.
Hanging. I was the one hiding. Yeah. Well, yeah. Is that a human?
Is that a human?
Fucking moron. But like, yeah. That's my James Kazicki story of the day. I have plenty others.
Oh well.
Kazakhstan, man.
Save him for when he's on here. If he comes
Yeah. No, I doubt he'll come on. We'll have to force him on here.
The great Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. So we do have one mission for this podcast, season 2. We have to talk about
absolutely
what's going on
horrible
in
Stanley Cup
the
final.
Yeah, what's going on with the series
From
right now?
hockey.
Well,
Going on in hockey.
it's exactly what I would think everybody has imagined it would play out. I am currently watching Game 3.
Currently, your first prediction is right.
Yeah.
I said Tampa would win the first 2.
You are correct, and
Yeah.
they're about to win 3.
And I said they win the third. I said they win Game 3, and I said they lose Game 4, but they win Game 5. But
I think the Canadians are going to hold one.
No, I think Tampa's going to just sweep them.
Anybody got a current score?
It is 4-2 Tampa. End of the second period. I am
Already.
watching Victor Hedman, the best defenseman in the league right now.
Wow.
He broke an NHL.
Yeah, I just saw a stat.
Yeah.
He broke an NHL record. Well, no, he didn't break a record. He is the first NHL
He formed it
player.
on his own record.
Yeah, he's the first NHL player to score at least one goal in every month of a calendar.
And he's a defenseman.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean, it's one goal.
It's not uncommon, but like it's very impressive. He's a very good defenseman.
Yeah, no, for a defenseman, it's good, but like that's just, it's kind of a bullshit stat. Like it doesn't really mean anything. But
Right.
I mean, it's weird to see because like obviously he would score January, February, March.
Only because of the COVID circumstances.
Well, yeah, March, April, May, June.
Right.
That's the usual.
Yeah.
months of a season, and then July he just scored in this game, so that's his first goal in July, and then he scored in August, September. They were not counting preseason. August, September, in the bubble last year,
Right.
and then obviously October, November, December during the season. So yeah, I'm sure if another Tampa guy scores in this game, he could definitely do that. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't like that. Like Braden Point has to have another goal like in another month. Russo, what are you doing?
Checking my tongue.
Looking at your blue.
This is why we have Russo on the. This is why we have Russo on.
And this is why we're
My
switching.
tongue is currently blue.
And this is why we're gonna switch. We're gonna do episode 2 as a simulcast, and we're gonna put it up on YouTube. And so all of our viewers on YouTube could see Russo
My tongue.
with his tongue.
Yeah, you listeners can't see this, but I'm sticking my tongue out and checking the color of my tongue because I'm eating a colored ice.
Thank
Just
you.
wanted to
What flavor?
paint
Russo,
that
what
picture.
flavor are you
Yeah,
on?
what flavor is that?
Oh, I didn't name the flavor.
No,
Oh no, you didn't. You
Oh,
left it
this
clean.
is it's a rainbow ice.
rainbow. I remember eating
rainbow
rainbow
ice.
ice. Remember those Italian ices at like field day? You would get at field day.
I do remember field day.
Do you,
I remember
like in
field day.
elementary school, like would they give out Italian ices? I don't know if my school was the only one that did that.
Yeah, they had 3 flavors. They had
I don't-
rainbow,
Is that a
lemon,
nationwide thing?
and chocolate.
No, mine was rainbow, chocolate, and vanilla.
Vanilla? They had
Listeners, if you want to
vanilla.
drop a comment, let us know if you guys do field day wherever you're from, where you're listening from.
Sure, they do field day.
vanilla. Everybody does field
I'm
day.
sure everybody does field day.
I don't know because I've heard like some people look at you funny when you say field day. Maybe it's like called something different, but
Probably like
Well, if we have
sports day or
listeners from
but
different
I'm
countries
curious. I want to
living-
know. So listeners out there, if you're listening, if you're from a different state or maybe even a different country and you do field day, or if you don't even have field day, or if you call it something different, let us know. We want to know.
Yeah.
All right.
let us know. Thanks.
Let
for
us know.
See, this is
Just a
why it's
little,
good to have
just trying to-
another person because like
Just trying to reach out, get to know the fans.
That's a good little catchphrase.
what?
Chuckin Knucks, let us know.
Chuckin
Chuckin
Knucks. Let
Knucks.
us know.
Let
I
us
don't know.
know.
I don't know if that is good enough, but
It's worth a shot. I don't know.
I don't know if it really makes that much sense. But
Oh,
okay.
also too, I want to throw a shout out. If you guys haven't already, on YouTube, follow Instructor Barnes.
Yes,
we
we
have a-
did the
we have a
Dr.
first
Barnes
one.
Productions. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
we had to name drop it. We did it last.
Well,
You
we
guys did it last
did
video.
We did it last episode. We're doing it again. We're gonna keep doing it. How many subs do you have right now, Barnes?
I can do a
Let me
little
see.
quick check here.
I don't know. We might lose you because you're gonna leave the Zoom app.
Hold on, I'll get
I'm
back
the only
to you.
one on the computer right now.
We are at 17 subscribers.
Nice.
So hopefully,
17.
if
So
you guys go and subscribe to Instructor Barnes Productions on YouTube and like every single video, we will check. If we get Barnes to 100 subscribers,
Mhm.
we'll do a giveaway.
I like that. We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Because by then, you're not going to do 100 subscribers anytime soon. Let's be honest.
Well, what are we gonna give
Yeah.
away?
It'll be
Free
a
iPod?
month. Free iPod. The fuck? No.
Free Ralphs.
Like,
Free-
free
oh, free
Ralphs.
Ralphs.
We'll ship you Ralphs. No,
Send them a
we'll
coupon or
post
something.
something. We'll post something on our social media once we get a little bit of a larger audience, other than 28
Yeah.
listeners.
Once you get a little bigger than my grandma, your grandma, Barnes' grandma.
Everybody's extended family.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to branch out of the immediate family.
Yeah. Although
If you have any grandmas, listeners that want to listen, this is great. This is a hit
I
in the
don't
grandma
think grandmas
community.
should listen to some of it.
although there's actually one kid from Hank Levin Hockey at the summer camp that complimented our podcast.
Really?
First off,
You got a name drop? Drop them in here.
Liam Barkus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Liam Barkus.
We doing, Liam?
Liam.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Yeah, he just came up to me. It was like, love the podcast, and then he said he wants to be on it. Told him
There is-
absolutely not.
There is age
Okay.
restrictions. He has age restrictions. He's still in middle school. It's not gonna work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
He's not yet even in high school.
It's also a
So
He's
little
gotta
weird that
He's
you
got to
have
struggle through
Snapchat,
chemistry
Barnes.
first, and then maybe.
yeah, no. Well, the reason I knew he was in middle school is because, well, I did hang 11 hockey the entire summer last
And
year.
you talk to him on Snapchat.
He added me on Snapchat out of nowhere. I don't know where he
Or
got.
did you add him because you're a weirdo?
I didn't know. I didn't know who his name was. I saw Liam. I
didn't
thought
know
it was a
who
kid
his
from
name
high
was?
school, and he reaches out and he sends a picture of himself, and I'm like, that is the kid from Hack. I didn't know his last name. So it's not hard to look up my last name on Instagram and
well-
find my Snapchat.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Liam,
And Barnes isn't really a
sorry,
common
you're not
name,
going to be on the podcast anytime soon. 18 and up.
What was that?
Huh?
Say that again.
Said Liam, you're not going to be on the podcast.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Maybe when he's 18 and we're
Sorry.
like old.
Yeah.
But anyways, Russo, I do want your input. Have you been watching any of the series so far with Tampa?
I watched the game the other night, the one where Carey Price played.
Yes.
I did not think he had a good
Carey
game.
Price has played every single game or so.
Yes. Thank you for correcting me on that. I'm sorry.
The one where Carey Price played, yeah.
Every game, Carey
Dash
Price.
one.
played
Minus
postseason.
one. -1.
Yep. I'm off to a great start here on the Chuckin podcast. My factual information. But yeah, no, I didn't think he had a great game. I thought he had like 18 shots. He let up 3 goals. Statistically, right there, that's just not the best.
Right.
And some of the goals are a bit weak.
Yeah.
I thought, from my perspective.
What do you think of Vasilevsky right now?
I think he's doing very well, but I also feel that this is an unpopular opinion, but I think he's a little overrated.
You think so?
I agree.
He also said that about Tuukka Rask too.
I did, and was I correct?
I also agree.
No, you were right. I
was-
always thought Tuukka Rask was very good, and I watched that series. I'm like, I don't see it right now.
I think that Carey Price is one of the best goalies in the NHL, but I don't think he's playing up to his potential right now.
I agree.
No, yeah, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with just pressure and
Yeah.
just
Exhaustion,
maybe
burnt out.
exhaustion.
This is a long season, dude.
No doubt. No,
long
no
season.
player has doubt, but like it's more of just exhaustion, and he's definitely a little banged up because you're always banged up at this far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But going back to Vasilevsky, I totally agree that he is overrated. Don't get me wrong, he is a unreal goaltender, definitely one of the best in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just watching him towards the end of that Islanders series. Yes, he shut him out in Game 7, but I remember Game 6 telling my dad he looks terrible. Like he just doesn't look himself, or he just doesn't look like a goalie that like is unbeatable.
You know, I can tell you I watched a lot of playoff hockey this year. It always came down to the goaltending. It always came down to the goaltending.
That's usually how it is. That's usually how it
Mhm.
works.
The goaltending and the defense.
Goaltending, yeah.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
Look at the Canadians. The Canadians relied on Carey Price.
It's been a goalie battle. It's been a goalie battle the entire playoffs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fun to watch. Really, really fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
watching
Yeah,
these goaltenders, they're so skilled, you know, and I don't know. I've never seen that in regular season the way I have in the playoff hockey.
Well, regular season you go through ups and downs. Like you're gonna have your high games, you're gonna have your low games, just because that's just the way a regular season goes. But I mean, the playoffs, you gotta be locked in every single game. You can't have an off game because you have that off game, it's gonna cost you the series.
Yeah.
So that's why it's been so fun to watch with the goalies being so rock solid as they have.
Mhm.
But I mean, this Stanley Cup final for me is just so hard to watch. Like this is the first game that I've watched start to end, and I've barely paid any attention to it other than when they scored a goal. And
Yeah.
like it's because you already know what's gonna happen. Tampa's gonna win the cup. Like it's already set in stone. Tampa is gonna win the cup.
I mean, they're gonna go
Montreal
up 3-0.
can't hang.
They're gonna go up 3-0 in the series right
Yeah, they're up
Yeah.
4-2 right now. There's 17 minutes left. I mean, game 2, Montreal played better.
now.
Montreal was clearly the better team. They dominated Tampa for most of that game. But like, Tampa just scores when they have their chances. They bury their opportunities, and
Yeah.
Tampa also plays such a good defensive game that it's hard for teams to just score on their opportunities all the time because of Vasilevsky and because of their defensive structure. So I mean, that's why Tampa. It's just, especially with the Canadians being not as good offensively, they're a good offensive team. They're very underrated.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat Maroon just hit the post. Yeah, no, it's just
They're very team
Patty,
based
Patty.
teams. They play together very well, and they really came together.
yeah. Bruce, what were you saying? You hear
I was saying Fatty Patty.
Patty, Patty.
Did
Patty.
you guys called Mrs. Patterson from St. Anthony or something like that, didn't you?
Patty.
Patty
Mrs.
the Punisher. That's what you guys called.
Patty the Punisher.
Oh, God. I thought you were talking about somebody. Never
No,
mind.
Patty the Punisher. That's Gabe Patterson.
Yeah.
You guys called Gabe Patterson that?
Yeah, the Royals.
Why?
Oh, there's another name drop, Gabe Patterson.
Why
What's up? Patty
did you guys call him?
Okay.
I think he actually wanted us to call him that. I think
You
we were
can't
going
give yourself a nickname.
I think we were going around the room, which is one random practice, and our coach was like, he said something about nicknames, and like, what does everybody like to be called? And of course,
That's not how that works.
no, I know, but like, of course, I went Hanwall because I thought I was Nicholas Cronwell back then. And
55.
Come on.
55 Savage.
55
Oh.
Savage. Go check Zach out on Spotify and
Spotify.
SoundCloud.
No, I
Don't-
do
guys,
not make music.
Listeners, do not go look at his anything that has that name in it.
I don't have a name in it that goes 55 Savage.
Don't look up 55 Savage. You
I
will
don't
completely waste your time.
Yeah, because nothing will pop up.
Thank
If you
God.
if you guys are looking for a good SoundCloud rapper, we have a buddy. His name is 2K9. He produces
Christ.
very good music. I think you guys should go check him out. He's an up and coming rapper from
Yeah.
Yep.
Go check.
Go
him out.
check him out. Definitely go check him out. Really
Yeah.
good stuff.
Great.
Really, really
He's
good
trying.
stuff there.
He's trying to make a career. I'll give him respect.
You know what? I'm not going to shit talk because
Not
we
terrible.
are also trying to start a career.
Mm-hmm.
We're also trying to start a podcast. He is trying to start his rap career. So
Yeah,
And maybe
brothers
we'll
help
get
brothers.
Chuckin Knucks will get name dropped in a song.
we'll get a name drop. Yeah, it'll
Maybe
probably
that would be
Maybe.
pretty prestige.
with our reaction
Yeah.
to you bringing him up. It'll probably be like something like "fuck Chuckin Knucks" or something
Oh.
like that.
I
Do
think
we earn commission if he drops our name?
I don't know.
Go a
Depends on-
rapper that if they say Big Mac in one of their songs, they earn commission.
Well,
yes, that's
Chuckin-
true.
It's true.
I don't think we're big enough to do that, but
We can maybe get $5.
We'll get there.
Canadians
Exactly.
moving
So
the
we'll get
puck
there.
around nice.
Optimism.
Yeah, hopefully we get there. I think we can.
I think we can. I think I mean, we're
With the
we're
reviews
pretty
that we
well
had from our
spoken.
first episode, I think we can. We did a really
I
good
think
job.
we're very well spoken. We're very good kids.
Hmm.
We're great hockey. We're all very good hockey players ourselves. We're all trying to make something of that. So I think that's really awesome. Speaking of recognition and getting somewhere like a dream, I'd like to congratulate my cousin Billy.
Oh, Billy, yes.
Billy this week committed to his dream college for his dream sport. He committed to the Naval Academy for lacrosse.
Yes, and I saw that on Instagram. I just was way too lazy to comment. Congrats, buddy.
Wow.
You're gonna
That's
hear me
really
right
messed
now.
up. But
Well,
yeah,
Billy,
I promised him I'll give him a shout out.
Congratulations. You earned it,
You did.
and
Yeah.
congratulations.
He's
Really?
he's a very, very hard worker. He does great in school. Very athletic, big kid. He's good. I hope he does it, man. I hope he plays a lot.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure he will. He's very good.
Player from a couple summers ago when we played.
Yes, he came to play. Yeah, you remember him. He played with.
Yeah, he played roller
he
hockey.
played roller hockey with us.
Yeah.
Hon, were you there for that?
I was there. Yeah, I was there. He went to get the pizza.
Yes,
The
he came.
tsunami
Actually,
slice.
Han, you should know that because you almost broke his foot.
I did almost break his foot.
You almost broke his foot.
Yes, and it was a saucer pass right to the foot.
That was
Eh,
a shot on the floor right to his foot.
It was a saucer pass.
Okay, sure. Because saucer pass is supposed to be in the air, and somehow it hit his foot.
Well, I mean, they have to land eventually.
Okay, so obviously a very good saucer pass.
It was perfect because I have the best sauce. So,
Oh, sure,
huh?
something like that.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Shit.
Shit.
Well, we went off on kind of a tangent. I feel like we should get back to the hockey talk.
Well, what else is there to talk about?
There is not much else to talk about.
We could just keep going on and on. We can't end this podcast so soon.
How about being that Zach is such a diehard Islander fan? Why don't we talk about the new UBS arena?
Beautiful arena. Driven
Talk about
past it once, and that was like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. All I have to say, beautiful. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I'm excited to go to games there. Then, thank God.
It's gonna be one of the best arena. It's gonna be the best arena in the NHL. The best.
That's really good.
Oh, here we go.
It's going far with it,
It's
man.
no. It is the way it is built. It is built to sound and feel the same as the Coliseum, but just not as it's just not going to be a dump. The roof is the same height, and the stands are still going to be on top of the players, and you're just going to be on top of each other. It's going to be loud. The scoreboard is supposed to be the size of the neutral zone.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
There's like a bunch of bars, bunch of suites, bunch of restaurants, clubs.
They added a shit ton more seats, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to hold like a little bit
17,
over
right?
a little. No, I think it's a little over 16.
Okay.
16,000 for hockey,
So
and like
telling me is that you
19,000
guys
for concerts.
You guys went from having the worst ice rink in the league and the worst practice facility in the league for a long time to the best.
Yep.
Iceworks in Syosset, the practice facility. Yeah,
that is
absolutely
a pretty bad place.
To the brand new Northwell Center.
Although Iceworks has a special place in my heart because that is where I first learned to skate on my own.
Wow.
Taught myself how to skate, and it was before I even knew how to walk.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
True
cool.
story. I went out. I was like barely 2 years old, and I like had one of those like trainer things, and
Those walkers, yeah.
yeah, and like I just got a notification on my computer saying that we've received a gift from Zoom, and that our meeting has gone over 40 minutes, and that we don't have to pay for it, which is nice.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I didn't know you had to pay for Zoom.
Yeah, I didn't know we had to either until now. So thank you, Zoom.
Thank you, Zoom.
If you would like to sponsor us, hit us up.
Since we are using your
DM us at Chuckin Knucks Pod on Instagram. Anyway,
and wherever you get your Instagram podcasts.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, I had a trainer, that like a walker thing that I would hold on to, and I had my skates on, and like I obviously was on the ice before then, in the past, just holding on to the thing for dear life because I couldn't stand up or anything.
You're like Maggie Simpson on ice.
I have no idea who that is, but yeah, and then just
You don't know Maggie Simpson? You don't know the Simpsons?
oh no, I know
The
Simpsons.
baby that can't walk.
I know the Simpsons. I don't watch
The
the
baby.
All right, yeah, I'm an idiot. I know. Okay, I
It's
don't
okay,
He's a
Zach.
watch.
boy. Come on, dude. You're born in 2002. You should know this.
I didn't
I
know.
don't
I didn't
watch
know who he was
TV.
talking about
The
either.
only
I just kinda
TV
let
I
you,
watch,
let
the
you
only
go.
TV I watch is hockey, and the
The
only other
Office.
time I'm staring at a TV screen is to play Xbox. So that's it.
Oh,
I
you
don't
gotta
watch
watch some
any other.
classics, bro.
No,
You gotta watch the
no Family
classics.
Guy.
No Family Guy. I'm not a big cartoon guy. The only cartoon
Really?
I used to watch was SpongeBob. I mean, that's it.
I
No
am a big cartoon.
Flintstones?
I'm a big cartoon guy.
No, I'm not a big cartoon guy. I like more like the only shows I watch is Outer Banks,
Oh, good show. Good show. Coming out with a new season. Everyone go check it out
and
on
Stranger
Netflix.
Things.
Another good show coming out with another good season. I think season
You say
5.
Stranger Things?
I love Stranger Things. Yeah.
There's
Oh
going to
my
be a new
God.
Stranger Things and a new Outer Banks. I think coming out.
My sister
One
my
in
sister
July
is
and one in
a
August.
huge my sister is a huge Stranger Things fan.
I don't
Huge
think
know what?
Stranger Things fan.
I didn't really. I wasn't going to give it a try, and then when I was in Connecticut, we had nothing to watch, and we kind of like ran out of shows. So I was like, "Hey, I'll give it a try." It is a great show.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, really good.
I was surprised at how good the
Me
show
too.
was.
Russo, same way for me. I know.
I was
like,
just like, I saw it on TikTok. I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool, I guess. Like some sci-fi show, and then I started watching it, and I couldn't stop watching it. Like I remember,
It's very
I
easy
started
to lose
watching it.
yourself.
Yeah,
oh, I
Yeah.
binged
I
that
started
thing.
watching it at
watched-
12 o'clock one day, and I didn't finish till 10 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
binged it all day.
easy. It's easy. Once you get into a show, it's easy to just get lost.
Yes,
My sister went as
especially
far
that show.
as buying tickets to StrangerCon.
Oh, she's a diehard.
Oh
I
no!
have to
know
take
that
her.
was
What are you doing?
I have to take her.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't go yet?
No.
you
Is
should
she gonna
show
wear a
up dressed.
costume?
It's next year. It's next year because of COVID.
You should
that's-
you should go dressed up as L.
That'd be a wonderful idea, hon.
Yeah, just shave your head and get a little bit of blood going in your nose.
Oh, I'd have
Well,
to.
she's got hair
shades
now.
too.
I don't
All
want
those
to spoil
weird
it for
helmets.
anyone. For anybody that hasn't seen Stranger Things, go watch it. I'm not going to spoil it, but the only spoiler I will say is she grows hair.
There we
She
go.
does grow hair.
There we
So
go.
there you go.
That's actually a wonderful spoiler.
Yeah, that's perfect.
If you
grows
want
hair.
any spoilers, that's the one.
11, the character 11 does grow hair.
Yeah.
She does, in fact, get hair. She doesn't look like a boy the whole time.
Longer
Just
hair than I
I
could ever
literally thought she was a guy for like
yeah, I did too. I was like,
maybe
who's this little? Who's this
5
little
Yeah,
episodes.
who's this little boy here? Meanwhile,
Yeah.
she's our age.
Why is that boy kissing that guy?
Hey, it's 2021. We
This
can't
is
be saying
supposed to
that.
be the 80s.
Right, 2021. Oh no, I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. My bad.
Oh, well, that's
That's
so long.
okay,
to
it's
check
cool.
out our
Hashtag
podcast.
cancel Zach
That
Hahn.
lasted all
Hashtag
2
cancel Zach Hahn.
episodes.
Cancel
Cancel
Zach.
Chuckin Knucks. Cancel Chuckin Knucks.
Oh.
2 episodes in.
2 episodes in.
We'll be
Yeah,
trending
yeah.
on Twitter.
We can't get canceled if we already called.
Huh?
You can't get canceled if we already called it.
Right. All right. Canceled. We're canceled.
We're
We
canceled.
canceled the cancel. We double
See, it
canceled.
cancels each other out.
Oh
It's
yeah.
double jeopardy right there.
Double jeopardy.
I love how he went from me
Oxymoron.
talking about trying to skate when I was 2 years old to Stranger Things.
Yeah, we went
Well,
from
because
Zach being a child
I
prodigy.
brought up Maggie Simpson, and you know who it was.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right. That's what. That's
Because
what.
I watched a lot of cartoons. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Still
Well,
watch
cartoons are the
SpongeBob.
best. I don't know how you didn't watch any cartoons. Come on.
Exactly. Come on, Han. Be a kid.
Come on. Come on.
I'm 18 years old. I'm not a kid anymore.
Come on,
You're a
Zach. Be
kid
a man.
compared
Watch
to, like,
cartoons.
real adults.
I'm an adult. I consider myself an adult. And a
You're
12
18 years old. Do you buy alcohol?
No, and I don't drink,
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't need to do that.
Okay. I'm just saying you're not. I mean, you're not there yet. You're like level 2.
Or level 1 because my first year being an adult.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. All right, back
That's
to the hockey talk. Need to
Okay.
talk Islanders. Rousseau, thoughts on what they should do next year?
I think they should get rid of Green. I think he's getting a little old.
He is getting old.
He did say, I don't know if you heard in the interview that he wants to keep playing.
I'm glad he wants to keep playing, but I just don't think he should keep playing with the Islanders.
Oh, I hear another Aramay Yager story.
Yammer, he's gonna be like Yammer.
Actually, Jaromir Jagr made a special appearance in Emo Shield 2.
He
did.
did.
Yes.
He did. He did. Yes, he did.
Oh my God. Yes, he did. And
he just looks a little fat. He gained a couple pounds.
fat and
He's
a little
shrunk.
slow. He's struggling out there.
maybe
Yeah,
not as
and-
skilled.
Lucic was out there too.
Lucic?
And the puck hub guy, he was there too.
And the pub cut and the glove drop was also.
And the glove drop.
The glove
If
drop.
you're listening to Glove Drop, you're in it.
She's definitely listening. She's listening right now. And we
Everyone go
haven't even
check out
dropped
the
it yet.
Glove Drop on YouTube.
Oh,
Kazicki.
she's
Another
got
name
a-
drop for James Kazicki. Kazicki blew her up on the ice. Blue
No,
line.
well, that-
she blew him up.
Oh yeah.
Watch-
We're
watch
talking
both
about
ways.
hitting, hitting people. We're not talking about anything else. Don't cancel us again, please, Spotify.
What do you mean? It's a body check. We're talking about hitting.
Yeah, yeah, we're talking about hitting.
We are talking about hitting.
talking about hitting.
I know. I'm just clarifying, just to clarify. I'm not trying to get canceled here.
Well, I mean, we already did after me saying my Stranger Things take, but
Oh, maybe because we'll have double cancel again.
And I said the R word. I said the R word in
in
episode
episode
1.
1. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
had to scold him.
I didn't think that would be a problem, but I guess
No,
today's
it's-
age it is.
You can't say that.
I think
Can't say
just
that. Can't say nothing these days.
we just gotta stay on the safe side here.
gotta be
Stay on the safe side of Spotify.
yeah, we gotta be kid friendly for all of our episodes.
We can say all the curse words we want except for the funny ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
we got to keep it kid friendly for Liam out there. Liam,
Leo,
Keep it kid friendly for Liam.
Liam, this one's for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Keep doing those
This
things.
episode is dedicated to
He'll get
Liam
there.
Marcus.
And this episode of Chuckin Knucks is sponsored by Leo Barkis.
Yeah, sponsored by a 14-year-old. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
I don't think
sponsored
he's
by
40.
England Hockey.
I don't even know how old he is. He might be 13.
I don't know. What is he, in 07? I don't know. We can't be talking about him on a
I don't know.
podcast.
He's a student. He's a Hank Levin student.
He's one of our athletes.
Quite a good
He's one of our
skater,
athletes.
I will say. Very good skater.
He is. He's a great
respects
player.
the position.
He's good. He's very
You know,
good.
you know.
Yes. Russo, again, back to the Islanders because we keep going off the rails.
Hockey. Yes.
It's very easy to get distracted from such a team.
Okay, on 3, everyone say hockey. 1, 2, 3, hockey.
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 Podcast
At the same time, hockey.
We just hit it.
Reset. We just hit the reset
We've been
button.
recording for like almost an hour now, not a little bit less, and we've probably talked hockey for maybe a total of 5 minutes.
And our bio says a couple guys talking hockey.
And
More
other
like a couple
things.
guys talking Stranger Things, cartoons.
We're a couple guys. Well, just
I
for
mean,
all
Liam
the listeners
Barkis.
out
look
there,
at Spit and Chick.
if I'm ever on this podcast, you're not getting hockey. I'm just going to put that out there. I have a lot of good takes on hockey, but you're not going to hear them. You're just.
That's all right. That's okay.
I'm saving
Can't
those
be
for another
serious all
time.
the time.
Anyway, back to the Islanders talk.
Yes.
My thoughts.
Get back
is
on it.
They need to go out and they need to get a goal scorer. Now,
Yes.
they don't have the cap space for that.
No.
Unfortunately, they'll have Anders Lee coming back, and that's going to take up what he signs. Is it 6 million, 8 million? I forget what his cap hit is, but I mean, he's going to come back, and that's pretty much going to do it for the cap space. But they're going to. Casey Cizikas is a UFA, unfortunately. They said Lou Lamoriello said he's gonna do everything he can to get Cizikas back and signed. They need to keep that fourth line intact. As much as I would love for that line to stay intact, I have a feeling Cizikas is gonna ask for way too much money, and they're gonna have to let him go. Jordan Eberle, I really like him at times, and then there are times where he just goes absolutely he just turns invisible. And
He's lightning in the bottle.
Yeah.
And but like when he's on, he's good.
Mhm.
It's kind of like Palmieri.
Yeah, but
Palmieri-
Oh,
Paul
dude, when he's
Mary-
on, he's good for a few points a night.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think Everly gets exposed in the expansion draft, and Seattle takes him, and then
I was gonna take him.
I really think so. Yeah, or Nick Leddy. Nick Leddy, I think, will be left unprotected.
I
I'm
think
just
if
putting it out there. I think just put
I
it
think
out
if they
there.
had
You can go first, Russo.
no, you go, Barnes. You go. You
Okay.
start talking.
I'm just saying. I think the crack is going to be another Vegas night story.
I
Yep.
doubt it. I
I
don't
agree.
think so. Nope. I don't
Russo
think so.
agrees. Han
Nope.
disagrees.
Well,
Nope.
you know what? It comes down to who's their goalie. Who is it going to be their goalie?
I kind of agree with you.
I also
Vegas
think
had
it's
Florida.
coaching. I think it's coaching. They don't have Gerard Gallant.
No, they don't.
It's
Gallant's a great coach.
what's his name?
They have the one that was on the Flyers.
The
coach
Flyers.
from the
I'm
Flyers.
drawing a blank on his name.
I can see his face. I can't.
I see his face too. Why am I drawing a blank? Anyway,
I see your face because we're on Zoom.
Yeah, funny. I know, but like, I think they need to keep the core. Beauvillier will sign.
Yes.
But like
And they got
need
all
to
these young guys too.
They need, but they need
They
to
didn't have
move.
Wallstrom. They didn't have Bellows.
Wallstrom needs to be a full-time player.
Yes.
But
He's good.
need-
He's very good. There's no
he's a-
reason why he should be playing.
He's very good. Very good
Give
player.
these guys a shot, man. I'm telling you right now. Give these
Yeah.
guys a shot. Put them out there.
Barry Trotz doesn't like to play the kids. It's clear. Wallstrom was ready
Well,
to go.
look at he coached before. He coached the Capitals.
Yeah.
Look at all the guys in the Capitals. They're all vets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the
That's what
Capitals,
he used to.
Ovechkin is a UFA.
Yeah, but that's just too big of a cap hit, don't you think?
Yes, but again,
They'd have to get rid of so many people.
get rid of Komarov, get rid of Vlad, get rid of Cizikas, get rid of Letty. Lee comes back.
Okay, I
that's
can see
what
that.
Villiers. But I mean, like again, it's super.
It's a big risk. Losing all those guys
doubtful.
for your team.
Well,
Plus,
you're
towards the
also-
end of his career too.
Yeah, but he wants another cup. Capitals
Wow,
are
that's
not getting
great. That's
another
great
cup.
and all, but like you got to do
Capitals are
it.
not getting another cup. Barry Trotz
I
is the
don't
best
think so.
coach in the league. The Islanders. What are you laughing at?
I love the
I'm hearing
super
a lot of.
bias you have.
I'm hearing a lot of.
How is that
The Islanders
biased?
have the best. The Islanders have the
It's
best
just-
this, the best that, the best Zamboni driver. the
Adam
best
Pellick
emergency
is the
backup
best
goalie.
defenseman in the league, hands down.
The
Adam
best people that
Pellick,
play on the
The
ice.
Pelican,
best
outfielder
beer.
The
Adam.
best ice rink, the best practice facility, the best fans,
The best
the best
beer on the
popcorn.
ice.
They're
in
just the best
concession
team.
stand.
They are the best team in the NHL. They are better
Okay.
than Tampa. They're better than the
Well,
Canadians. They should be
well,
in the final. They would have
well.
swept Tampa if it wasn't for the hockey gods. Okay, no.
Oh,
obviously-
okay. Blame the hockey
I'm
gods.
not biased. I'm
In the
okay,
name of the
I'm
Father
biased.
and the Son, the Holy Hockey Gods, Amen.
I am biased, but me saying Barry Trotz is the best coach in the league is a fact.
Okay.
Okay, that one.
And
I
Tampa just
agree
scored
with.
again. It's 5-2.
You know, that
That's
could be the
5-2.
Islanders, but the Hockey Gods, man.
Those fucking
Those
hockey
freaking Hockey Gods.
Those freaking
Zach,
hockey
you-
gods.
So,
Hockey.
Dave Hackstall. That's the guy's name.
We're
Oh,
off the
yeah.
topic, but that's
Coach.
thank you.
Anyway, no. Ovechkin obviously would not be. He's not going to become an Islander. But
I don't think
a
so.
guy that I saw that could actually work is Vladimir Tarasenko.
Yes,
Mm,
dude, that was
that's
on.
very
but he's
good
not-
possibility.
I don't remember what Instagram that was. And Zach, you'll be able to name it. It was on the Instagram fan page.
I don't know. I saw it
Yep.
on Facebook.
Isles,
Oh, then it must be credible then.
It is.
it was credible. It was actually
No,
credited.
it wasn't on Facebook. I saw it on Twitter.
The Islanders
The
have
Islanders
the most credible fan
Islanders
page
organist-
on Instagram.
No, the Islanders organist Paul Cartier, he retweeted something and it said Vladimir Tarasenko he waived his no movement clause, and his list of the teams that he wants to be traded to was like 5 teams, and the Islanders were on there.
Yes, I saw that on. That was on the Instagram
Oh, I
page
think it's a
too.
possibility for sure.
It was credited by the St. Louis ESPN.
Yes. Yeah.
So
you're
there's
right.
the credible
Right.
source.
That's
Mark it
credible.
down.
Oh, look! Wow, what a snipe, Corey Perry, 5'3".
Oh, okay. Here we
We
go.
gotta
Come
show
back.
the hockey game. No,
This is awesome. We got a live game feed as we're doing. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
watching the game.
It's awesome.
We got a reporter right here.
Yeah,
Runs in the family.
I'm like, yeah, funny.
Oh,
Funny.
just to clarify, this is Alan
Again.
Han's son right here.
Again, yeah, just to clarify again.
Just wanted to clarify. If you weren't
This
listening
is
to
Alan
last
Han's
week's
son.
episode, this is Alan Han's
Yeah,
son, Zach Han.
this asshole introduces me
Yeah,
as
started off the
who my dad
episode.
was. My dad played the podcast, right? We were just sitting down eating dinner. I told him about it, and he played it, right?
Uh,
And he hears the first 30 seconds, and he's like, "Oh, here's Zach Hahn, son of Alan Hahn." And then my dad looked at me, and he just shook his head.
That is the perfect thing. That is perfect.
It's just
Nice.
it's yeah. No, but Tarasenko, he's been injured a lot, and I think that's why he's been. Oh my God!
He's been oh.
He's been oh.
I'm sorry. No, I think it was Sherratt who just went on a breakaway and almost just made it 5-4. Anyway, yeah, no, I think Tarasenko, if you could trade for him, that's a big move. Get St. Louis to hold like some of his salary, so you're not.
He's got a wicked shot, bro. He's got a really wicked shot.
He's a sick player.
Wicked,
He's a good
wicked
player. When he's
good.
healthy.
Wicked tuna.
He's wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
He's got the
Bodyama.
smart pack.
He probably drinks body armor, smart
He's
pack.
got
at
the
the
smart
Boston
pack.
Garden.
He goes to Duncan.
I don't know how he got Boston accent.
He
out of
parks his
Vladimir
car
Tarasenko.
in the garage. He roots for the Red Sox. He's seen the movie Ted 7 times.
He has it on repeat.
He loves the song Marching into Boston or whatever it's called.
Shipping up
To Boston.
Yeah,
Marching
that
up to Boston.
yeah. It was on the right line.
Bruins.
Oh. Oh, I have some buddies in Boston. Shout out to the boys from Apartment 6E. Bruins. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I
An
will.
episode of name drops.
Yep.
I wish that guy could come on here and do that for us. That guy is amazing.
Him and Larry the Homo.
Who's that?
What'd you say?
Larry, you know the guy, the island, the Ranger guy. Larry.
Dancing Larry.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
What the fuck did you just call him?
I was told by my Ranger fan friends that his name is Larry the Homo.
That is not true. His name's Dancing
Hashtag
Larry.
cancel Anthony Russo. Cancel Chuckin Knucks for a
no,
third time.
again.
We're done.
That's our last
This is
show.
an explicit podcast. This
Can't be
is-
saying those words, Russo.
Oh,
Can't be
What,
saying
Homo?
He's Dancing Larry, and he does the same dance every game to the same song. Everybody loves it. So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I
Thank
meant
you,
to say
Larry.
homo, but I didn't know that was.
don't tell you sorry to me. Say sorry to Dancing Larry.
I'm sorry, dancing homo.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ, we already
Oh, no.
canceled before we even got entered.
You know what? This started off good, but just
Well, that's usually how it goes here. It starts out good, and it just
once I have my Ralph's ices, I don't know what's coming out of my mouth.
You asking for a few pumps of alcohol in them?
No,
Oh,
I had to drive.
Lightning.
I don't think they can do that at Ralph's.
No, the girls were younger than me
well,
working there. I don't think they have anything.
I'm drinking black coffee because
Hey,
that's
look,
what
that's you on your mug.
Yep, that is me.
That is you.
Yeah, that's you
Yeah,
on
that's
your
me
mug.
in the mug.
Another
And
surprise for
my
our
sister's on it
viewers.
too when she was young.
Oh,
but,
boneless. Surprise.
Boneless.
Boneless was actually in one of the videos. She's in Star Wars. Go check it out.
She is on Star Wars. She's Emperor Constantine.
Yes.
And the name Constantine is a play on Emperor Palpatine, but my middle name's Edward, so I put Edstantine. That's where it came.
I like
And
it.
Edward.
The word.
Eduardo. Yeah, I'm drinking black coffee at what time is it right now? It is
10:51.
11 o'clock.
10:51 on the dot.
I was almost half asleep before doing this, and I
Yeah.
can run a marathon right now.
And I woke your ass up and I told you we got to get this podcast done because we kept pushing it back. We were supposed to record this on Tuesday,
Yes.
and it's now
Well,
Friday.
we are
It
the
is
group of
now
procrastinators.
Friday night.
We're procrastinators, but
Yeah.
we're
We're
here.
also very
And that's
busy.
all that
Hey, you know
matters.
what? You know what? We're
very busy
human.
people.
It's what
just
happens.
like Dylan Vigna, as he had to hold out on this episode once again.
Yep.
Yes.
You know
because he has
what
to
though?
hold
Even though we're procrastinators, we're human. You know, you can't just don't put us all on the pedestal. If you're listening, we're just normal guys talking hockey.
Yeah.
Normal guys talking hockey,
No celebrities.
mainly other things.
Hence
See
our
us
bio
walking
on
in the street. Come say hi. We don't bite.
Don't come to our houses.
Don't do that. And don't come say hi to us.
Don't listen to Russo. Don't come say hi.
You know, maybe we'll have a party. If you want
No.
our address,
At Borelli's. We'll have a party at Borelli's.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to Borelli's.
Going to Borelli's.
Never again.
Mulch man.
yeah, Mulch is
No,
here.
we'll go to Borelli's again. That was fun.
That was fun. I
A
enjoyed
lot
that.
of fun. Stu,
I'll wear a
Yeah,
Ranger
that was
jersey
definitely
next
fun.
time I go.
you
Not
wore
a Thrashers
this
jersey
kid-
like last time.
This kid,
No, actually I will wear Thrashers.
Barnes, shows up to Borelli's for
Yep.
Game 2, Islanders and Bruins, wearing a Thrashers jersey.
Atlanta Thrashers, baby.
Yes.
There is a video on Twitter with Frankie Borelli posted it, and you could see there's Matt Barnes, clear as day, just like going like
Yep.
this with his little fucking straw hat on and a
With
Thrash.
my-
Zach,
was
Zach, you're gonna have
it
to
was
describe
Memorial
that
Day.
action because nobody can
No, it
see you.
wasn't
It's a
just-
podcast.
It wasn't just a fucking straw hat. It was a Asian American Memorial Day
Asian American.
straw cowboy hat.
Okay,
We support Asian Americans.
Yeah, stop Asian hate.
yeah,
Stop Asian hate, everybody.
Yeah, I was celebrating
That's not-
Memorial Day. We have to
that's
remember
not cool.
everything about our country that day. So I said,
Yeah.
what better hat than this one?
Yes.
Why not? In my Atlanta Thrashers jersey, it was beautiful.
Bringing back the oldies, man. Don't forget about your past.
But don't forget your past. Don't forget where you come from. That was actually when I played on the Sharks. That was our that was our little team memo. Was don't forget where you come from.
yeah. Don't
And-
forget where you come from.
I don't think
Don't
it's
forget
very
about-
hard. It's very hard to forget that team.
Yes.
Very hard to forget.
Yeah. Hey, you got anything else?
I mean, no. I think it's
Should we do
I
story?
got a
of the
whole
day?
bunch, but I think we should save it for another day.
Should we do
save it
story
for
of the
another day.
I think we should do a new segment called Story of the
That's-
Day.
Story of the day. I like that. We can
Story of
do
the
that.
where
show.
we all go
Is it a
around.
story that happened today or a story
No,
that happened that we
Just a
say today?
story.
Hey, listen,
Story
we're all junior hockey players or
First,
prep
first
school
story.
hockey players. We have a
Yeah.
lot of stories.
First story to
Well-
come to your head, and we'll go around. We'll start with Barnes, then we'll go to Russo, and then we'll go to me.
Does
And
it
then
have
I
to be a
think-
story that happened today? Because I had a lot of things happen today I could talk about, but
No, I mean it could be whatever. It could be a story that happened 7 years ago or 7 minutes ago.
And it doesn't have to be
or
child
7
friendly.
years ago.
It can be as explicit as you want it to be.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have to be clean. Doesn't have to
Liam,
be
close your ears.
Liam Barkis, close your ears, please. Don't
And
watch
all of
that
his
one.
little friends.
All his little
Don't-
Hank friends.
Don't tell mommy about this one.
That kid got some good stories too. I can't believe some of the things that he says. I like.
Trust me.
All
It's
right,
really bad.
let's stay away from the 14-year-old. Stay
Yep,
away from the
enough of
14-year-old.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start off these stories.
Let's go, Barnes. All you.
I think Zach, you should go
Oh, we're
first,
doing
'cause
it now.
You started. You thought of this idea.
I mean, I can't. I gotta think.
I think- First, I gotta think
Go
of
first.
a one that would make a little bit of sense here, because I can
Wow.
really go off the deep end. But
And hold on, we got a final score. Tampa has gone up 3-0 in the series with a 6-3 win.
there it is.
Go. One more, and they got the sweep, and
One-
that could have been
yep.
the Islanders.
And it could have been the Islanders.
Oh.
but
One goal away.
Yeah.
Actually, two. Because
Two
they needed to
goals
win.
away.
All off of a Nicoletti turnover.
That was
Not even a
goal.
turnover, just a miscue by all three of those people that were on the ice.
All
right. Since
That's just
Han,
pain
can't,
thinking
I have
about
a
it.
story. I have a story that I can tell. By the meantime, Han, you can think of one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this was when I was in Connecticut playing for the Connecticut Chiefs last year. We did a lot of really cool, stupid, fun stuff, which I coordinated most of the time since I got there.
I've heard these stories. Everyone listen in because these are hilarious.
These are really good. There's a lot of videos on my phone that aren't going anywhere, but my friend group. But we really okay. So Connecticut is a state that you really can't do much in.
I second that. I second that.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's not
There's
much going
nothing to
on
do
there,
there.
so you kind of have to figure out something to do in the meantime.
Yes, I agree.
So we
Zach
said,
has
Unless you go to
also
a prep
listened.
school.
Yeah, Zach too. Zach.
Unless you
went
go to a
Zach-
That's
prep
right,
school,
you
there's a
were-
lot of
Everybody
things.
here has lived in Connecticut.
wow. Okay, so we all kind of understand what's going on. So we found fun in finding abandoned places, abandoned hospitals, abandoned cemeteries, abandoned whatever. It didn't matter.
Abandoned gas stations.
Yeah, abandoned everything.
Abandoned Chuck E. Cheese's.
If we found one, we would have went in. But there was
Abandoned.
one hospital that was one that we always went to when we were bored. It was called Cedar Crest Mental Institution. It was a mental hospital, and this was the last time we went there. It was right before everybody was going home, so it was the last time we were going to be there. But we had a hard time getting in because all of the entrances were welded by the state owning people. So the state usually owns those hospitals once they close down. So you can't go on the property. It's illegal. So that's bad. So we were on it anyway, whatever. We're trying to get in, and all of a sudden I see like these like black figures move around in the field. Well, they were just people. They were other people trying to explore the area. So we ran into them and we kind of joined forces. There was 4 kids in our group, including me,
Like the Black Eyed Peas.
the Black Eyed Peas. There was 4 kids in our group and 4 guys and girls in the other group. They were completely bizarre. Now everybody's probably thinking you're just as bizarre as going there, right? You're just as weird going there in the first place. Which is you're right.
I would have thought
these
that.
These people were weird all the time. They were just weirdos, okay? And and we kind of helped each other get in the place, and we got in, and it was whatever. And we were walking around with them, and all of a sudden they disappeared. So we're like, all right, they got bored, they left. We were being idiots, and they picked up and left. Well, that was the case, but they locked us in.
Oh, this is where it gets interesting.
This is where it gets interesting. So the way we got in, there was one way in, one way out in that place. And the kid that we helped get in climbed through a window, and I tossed up my tools and he busted open the lock, and we all went in the one entrance. Now, I took like a mental picture of the door just in case something happened. I'm very cautious about those things. I took a mental picture. And there was a lock. It was a gray lock on the floor. And I was like, okay, that gray lock on the floor. So if it moves, something happened. So we go down, we're all happy. We're all like, oh, whatever. We're ready to go home. We're going to, watch a movie, do something stupid, whatever. And the door wouldn't budge. And I looked at the corner where I took the mental picture, and the lock was not there. The lock was on the outside. When originally it was on the inside. So I was like, okay, these kids locked us out. And it was true. So eventually, you guys know Vandy. Remember Vandy?
Yeah.
Yes, he was in the emo shield as my stunt
He's
double.
the stunt
He was
double.
he was a stunt double. And he was there, and he busted it down. He kicked it down like a horse. And we get in the car. I'm pissed off because that's not what you do. That's wrong. You don't lock people in a scary place that's like gross, and you just don't do that. Everybody else was mad too, but they weren't as mad as me because like this wasn't my first time going into like that, and it wasn't my first time doing that. And it just
When Instructor Barnes gets mad,
when Instructor Barnes gets mad, it's bad. right?
I don't think I've ever
And-
seen Instructor Barnes angry.
But because it's hard getting me mad. It's hard to get me to that point, and they did it. And they weren't as mad as me. I was, we got in my car, we drove around to try to find them because I wanted to try to find them so I can chew their asses out. And
Verbally, not physically.
jerk off.
Yeah.
We drove around, and I was about to leave, and I saw a car come from. I saw a car come from the opposite side of where you go in. So there's only one way in and one way out, the same way with the actual building. And it came from the opposite side where nobody is. So they parked their car there, and they started leaving. And they saw my headlights come from it was like an adjacent road coming. It was like a converging road, and they saw me and they sped off. And I was like, okay. I'm like, I guess I'm chasing them. And we had eggs and we had cheese in my car because that's another story of what we used to do. So you ever watch Scooby-Doo, and it's like the ghosts are in like a ghost car and they're chasing the mystery mobile.
And at the end, they take the guy's mask off, and it's like the mayor or something.
Exactly.
Funny story,
So-
real quick. My nickname at Taft was Scoob.
Scoops, we know. Your
Oops, I
private
didn't-
story name is called Scoop's Adventures.
Oh, that's why it's called. Okay.
That's why it's called that.
Yeah,
I thought you just liked
It's
Scooby
all-
Doo,
it's
but then when you
because
said you didn't watch
the-
cartoons, I was confused.
it's because the
Yeah, exactly.
athletic trainer called me Shaggy, and some moron was just like, "Yo, Scoob."
Is that your story of the day?
No, that's not my story.
That's a terrible story. It's lame. I'm telling like a novel here.
This is like survivalists meets
Yeah, we're on, like,
sci-fi meets
Chapter 52.
kind of scary movie.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of
Barnes.
So I'm chasing this guy. We're
Instructor
going
Barnes
we're going
car
really
chase.
fast. Like my 2013 Honda Santa Fe was chasing.
Oh, you were driving. I thought you were running.
Yes. No,
Is it
I was
story?
driving.
Oh,
It's now I'm in a high speed chase. I'm like the police
in the middle of Connecticut.
in the middle of Connecticut. There was no cops around there. It's a joke.
Nope.
And I mean, they must have been using mommy or daddy's car because that thing was going fast. Like they were
Yeah.
using nitro boosts, and they were
Maybe a
using,
Subaru.
They unlocked
definitely had a
at the
Kia
body
Soul.
shop from GTA, and I was chasing them down to my 2013 Honda Santa Fe, and eventually I caught up to them. I got them.
You had your
We
Super
pulled
boosters
over,
on.
and we pulled over, and I used every name in the book.
Yes.
Every name in the book. I called them emo goth. I called them
Emo Shield?
degenerates. Emo Shield. I called them.
Called the Beamer.
I called them losers from their mom's basement. I called them
Oh.
low lives. I
Oh,
brought out
roasted.
every.
Did you call them
they
Big
actually,
Deads?
I think they might have done number 1, 2, and 3 in their pants because
What's 3?
I don't know.
Oh, they got you that mad that only they figured out what 3 was.
Only they knew what number 3 was.
Yeah.
All the two kids that were in the back seat, the 2 guys in the back seat were crying because they were
Nice.
so scared.
Nice.
So Vandy and his friend Leo, he was on the U16 team, were crying because they were scared
Wow.
that I was going to crash or I was going to get out and beat them.
Well, hopefully Vandy or your other friend doesn't listen to this because they just got
they can't deny what they
exposed.
did. They cried.
Okay.
They cried.
Is this
Alex,
based on is
Alex,
this
That was a very fascinating story. I'm glad I was listening to that.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah. And we thought that they were gonna like call the cops or like get my license plate or something like that. And I almost ran out of gas. I was very close to running out of gas. That would have been really bad if I was in a high speed chase and lost gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
in the
of course
middle
I
of
would've lost the
Connecticut.
race, and I would have been out of gas.
Would have been no more Instructor Barnes.
So
In the
Yeah.
middle of Connecticut.
Yeah, who knows? God knows what's gonna go on in the middle of
Yeah.
Connecticut. In the middle, what is this? The middle of the night?
yeah, it was late.
Yeah.
At night.
Well, is
At
that it?
night.
Is that it for your story of the day?
That's my story of the day. I
Round
have
of
a lot of
applause. Round of applause.
Hey,
much.
snaps all
Thank you very
around.
much.
Snaps all around. Poetry snap.
Oh, snaps. Okay, I don't know if my story will top Instructor Barnes, but mine's kind of funny, and I think you guys know the story already. It involves VD Choppa.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, I know this one.
These stories are good.
This is a great story.
This is a good one. Go
This
ahead.
is a great story.
Tell it.
So this was,
I like to hear this one.
This is
I want
amazing.
to say, I think it was September of 2018, and we were we were on a team road trip, right? So no parents. We took a bus with the 18U team and then us with the U16 team, and so it was just us in a hotel room with no parents, and we had games and stuff going on, and so it all starts when I forget when it was, but it was his idea. It was Vinny's idea to walk into this kid Rob's room, who also has a rapper name of
I know it.
what is it?
Z Glizzy.
Z Glizzy.
Jesus Christ.
So we have Z Glizzy and BD Choppa.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah, and Chuckin Knucks.
Also on SoundCloud, if you want to go listen.
I
those
know
are their
they
ads.
deleted it.
You'll be wasting your time.
Oh, they
completely.
deleted it.
Yeah,
They made a song called Snow Cone, and we played it
with Young
with
Young.
on the Royals. We played it when we were playing you guys in the finals while we were warming up next to you. I remember that.
You guys played on the loudspeaker?
Yeah, on our loudspeaker. They were next to us, and we played it. That was very funny.
It was funny. So
I don't know if we won that game. I don't think we did, but
so anyway, it was his wise idea to have the whole team just pretty much just gang up on Rob and just beat him up in the hotel room, just for shits and giggles. But
this is what hockey players do. For everyone that doesn't understand.
But so Vinny, we were beyond hockey players.
They were lovers.
Yeah.
Christ, oh my.
Vinny walks in.
2021, it's okay.
And he looks at the TV, right? So you know how like you walk in a hotel room, there's a TV right there. Looks at the TV and just no hesitation, bam, bam,
boom,
just fucking just lights it up. TV broken, screen smashed. It's no reason, and everybody just sprints out of the room. And like we asked him, like what, like why, like what is wrong with you? And he's like, I just saw Rob's reflection in the TV, so I wanted to punch it.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so our team captain, Nate, he
Nate.
Team captain?
Yeah, he was a captain. And
oh god,
what a great captain.
He was a great captain, and he reported
if
it.
Nate was my captain, this would be such a fun time.
I don't think Nate did anything. I think it was Jack Maraska who reported it. He went to the front desk and basically just apologized, and he took the blame for it or whatever. And word got out to the coach, and he basically just told him, like, don't even think about showing up to any of the games until I tell you to, because that's a pretty hefty fine that we had to pay.
Yeah.
And actually, we ended up going back to that hotel maybe 3 more times that year. He was not allowed.
Did they put rope over or tape over all the TVs so you guys can use them?
No. Actually,
bubble wrap everything.
no.
Make it childproof.
This is what he tried to.
Child lock the room.
He came into my room with a screwdriver and tried to unscrew my TV off the wall and replace it, so it looked like I broke the TV.
Oh man.
I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, get out.
He was
of
out
here.
to get you.
So, but this is where the story gets more interesting. So, he go so all right. Remember, he broke a TV, so now he's suspended indefinitely from our team. He was already supposed to go on vacation to wherever. I don't know where exactly. So I think his dad just picked him up and they left. Um, right before our game, and they went on vacation. And so this was weird. This is that rare Monday Tuesday showcase that we had in the summer. So we had a Monday Tuesday, and then we went on another showcase Friday Saturday that week. Um, so that was at in Marlborough, Massachusetts, at the Great New England Sports Center, um, and then we had another showcase in Foxborough, Massachusetts that weekend. So fast forward to that weekend. Now I'm in a car with Russo. What are you doing?
Making funny faces.
Making funny faces. I'm in a
Sorry,
car
sorry.
now driving to the showcase to our first game with Blake Rothstein, and I just remember.
Another Long Island native.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I just remember.
Born and raised Plain Edge. Shout out to Blake if you're listening.
Shout out to Blake.
Just played
And
hockey
now
with him.
listening.
Where was I? Yeah, we were in the car and we were just like getting these constant videos of from Vinny, and he's just pretty much documenting what he's doing, and apparently he like snuck out of his wherever he was staying for vacation, and like got into an Uber, and tried to Uber his way to the rink by himself at like 2 a.m. And
That's dedication right there.
yeah, but like he's suspended from the team, and he doesn't understand that he's not going to play. And so,
Hey, if I was a coach and my player did that, I would let him play.
yeah, we had a
Of course
different
you
coach.
would.
We had a-
my team wouldn't be run like any other team,
Oh, we know.
um, so he apparently, like, I think he gets
but
like, this is where I don't really know the story, but this is what I think would happen, like what I've heard and stuff. He gets kicked out of the Uber, and then he ends up like just getting into another one and goes to the nearest hotel, and doesn't have any reservations, just finds an open room, and hotel security finds him, right? Finds him just in an open room, and tries to escort him to the lobby and kick him out. But they called the police on him, and the police came, and he ran from the police with his hockey bag.
How?
I don't know, but he ran from the police with his
Part
hockey
of-
bag, and he was just in the woods or whatever. And the police found him just like laying on the bag or whatever, sleeping. And I remember seeing a video on Snapchat in the group chat with he was just like saying like fuck 12 in the police car, and they took him to the police station or whatever, asked him questions to try to figure out who the hell he was and who to contact to pick him up. And I remember he was like showing us pictures of the food they're giving him and everything.
Oh
And
my
he
god.
tells us the story. They asked him, they obviously saw his bag, and they're like, okay, you play for the Islanders. Like, who's your coach? And he told them the coach, and he said, okay, what's your name? And he doesn't tell him his name is Vinny. He gave him a fake name.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I love
he
it.
called him a fake name. And they call the manager of the organization, and my TV just went berserk for a sec. And they're like, yeah, we don't know who that guy is. And so the station was like, all right, like, well, we have him, and he claims he plays for you guys. So anyway, fast forward, he gets picked up from his dad. He does all that illegal shit, somehow gets out of it, and then Blake and I are the first ones in the locker room at that rink, right? And he walks in. All of a sudden, like we see the door walks in, the door open, and Vinny walks in, and we're like, what the hell? Like, you were just at a police station, and how the hell did you get here? He goes, yo, I'm playing, man. Like, I just got here. My dad just dropped me off. I'm ready to go. And then the coach comes in, and he's just like, what the fuck are you doing here? And then we didn't see him again for like at least another month or two.
He would have been great on the NA3.
I think he played a few games in the NA3 last year.
Yeah, he played for the Sharks last year.
Oh my God.
But like, it's so funny how it went from he broke a TV and he got arrested.
And then he was back in the locker room the next day. That is dedication.
That is pure dedication.
pure
how you do-
dedication.
If I had 1/4 of his
Nothing-
dedication, I
Nothing
would
but
be.
respect for VD Choppa.
You the rink if you get arrested, right? You come back to that rink. You don't let nothing stop you from playing the game you love. You know who told me that? Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, some awesome inspiration by Russo.
Yeah, I that sometimes,
Russo, it's your turn to tell a story.
Yeah,
Cool.
what do you got?
Oh, I got a shit ton of stories. Which one do you want to hear?
A
Pick
good
one.
one.
Okay, so one time I was acting up at school, and the teacher, she had enough of it, so she stapled a note to my chest, and then she sent it home. And my mother read the note, and it said, "Maybe if you show your son a little bit more attention at home, he won't act up so much at school."
Oh wow.
Oh my
So-
god!
So my mother, she gave me permission to cuss one time, just this one time. So she said, "You tell your teacher to mind her damn motherfucking
I've heard
business."
this before. This is the
Oh my
Kevin Hart.
god!
Dude, this is not a real story. This is,
I've never.
this is a
So I go-
Kevin Hart story. Dude, shut
Is this
up.
a true story?
This is not a true story.
Oh, Russo.
Come on,
Yes,
you
it-
damn
This happened to me at
fucking
school.
business, bitch. Yeah, it's
So
not.
I know where this is from. This is from like a Vine or something.
Can you
Yes,
finish
it's-
Finish
yeah.
up story.
practicing
This
in my
isn't
room,
yours.
and I go, so let me finish the story, okay? This is one of my best stories.
Fake story.
So I go upstairs, I'm practicing in the mirror, and
Oh.
my mother told me to tell you to mind your damn. Nope, it's too loud. It's too loud.
This is, look, dude, you're actually like perfecting this. Like, I'm surprised you memorized this.
This is from Kevin Hart.
It is
Yeah,
from Kevin Hart. Literally, you could go on Netflix and look up one of his stand. I forget which
This
one.
is
it
pretty good. Keep going.
You'll
I'm very
find it.
intrigued.
I
Keep
have
going.
it by heart. So where was I at? Oh, I was at the part where I get too loud. So I go, no, I'm thinking about it too much. I'm just gonna get some sleep. Wake up, be refreshed. So it's the next morning. I'm getting on the bus. And all my friends in the back of the bus, they go, "Kev's on the bus. Kev's on the bus." I go, "Not right now, guys. I have something important to do." So I get to the school. It comes time for me to say the famous line. And the teacher says, "Did your mother read the note?" And it said, "Yes, she did." On my friend's side back. And the teacher says, "So what'd you say?" So I go, "My mother told me to tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Long titty, no nipple, bitch." I don't know the rest of it, but
That was so good.
Yo, all right. Snaps for that performance by Anthony Russo. Story of
do you
the-
guys want a story, or was that good enough?
No, that was good enough. I think we got to wrap it
was
up.
One
We'll
quick
let it
story.
pass.
Hold on. One, just get going because you guys told junior hockey stories. Well, Zach's wasn't really a junior hockey story because
No.
it was actually technically both of those weren't junior hockey stories because you guys both played. Well, not you, Zach, because you played Taft, but like that happened in youth hockey, and Barnes has happened.
Mine was in 18U, yeah.
You know what? I'll save it for next time.
Save it for next time.
All right, time to wrap it up. Barnes.
Wrap
Very
it
good.
up. All right. Well, thank you so much, listeners. I hope you had as much fun listening to it as we did doing it.
Yes.
We got a little bit of everything. A lot of nonsensory and a little bit of hockey.
Just a little
So
bit.
changed it up a little bit this week.
Yeah, we-
Thank you very much, Russo, for coming on here today.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it. That was a lot of
Hans,
fun.
it's always a
He'll be-
pleasure
he's
having
gonna
you
be
as
a
well.
regular. This is no special guest. Don't treat him like a special guest. He's a regular.
He is no longer a
show.
special guest. He is part of the
Part.
crew.
He is part of the Chuckin Knucks.
Well, welcome to the crew, Russo.
Thank you. And I just want to leave all the listeners out there off with one saying from my my favorite motivational speaker. His name will not be named. I'll keep it anonymous. Junior hockey, it's like a mullet. You got, I don't remember the saying. Actually, never mind.
-2.
Yeah,
A little
That
too
is-
exposed. Actually, I can't.
that is a wonderful way to end this podcast. Thank you very much, Russo.
Yeah, that was
Glad
perfect.
to have you.
I'm making
Glad to
that.
have you say.
I'm editing that part out, making it a snippet, and that's going on the Instagram.
Junior hockey is like a mullet. Oh, I've got this.
I forgot the
No, it was in my bio for Instagram for a little bit, and I can't fucking remember it. That's gonna haunt.
That's okay, Russo.
That's a
That was
Russo
a
moment.
flip up right there.
All
Man.
right.
All right. Get back to the extra, the outro.
Oh,
whatever
I
it's
think-
Okay, well, everybody, thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned for next week
Episode three.
when
We're gonna
episode
be
3.
Listen, I'm the producer. I'm the editor.
Right.
You're the co-host. Vigna, Dylan, Viggy, Snicks.
Oh,
-1 right there.
There you go, -1. Dylan, Viggy. Oh shit.
-2. That's too low.
what is
Minus
this, Joe
11.
Rogan now?
12.
Are you smoking
I
behind
can't
there? What is he, Joe Rogan?
Are you Joe Rogan?
Jeez.
What do you? This is the hot experience.
Fuck. Oh man, Dylan Vigna, the real
Funny.
host. Hopefully he'll be on for episode 3. We'll be
Yeah,
releasing
hopefully.
episodes.
He's got a lot of fat kids to attend
Sunday.
to.
Every Sunday
A lot of Family Guy guys.
episode. So stay tuned. Next Sunday, episode 3. We'll probably have a Stanley Cup champion by then.
We will definitely have a
Talk-
Stanley Cup champion, but
Talk about that and more depressed Islander fan talk from me.
Yeah.
Right.
And more off the rails content like we did today. I think this was
You're welcome.
a lot
You're
better than the last.
Thank you
one.
very much, Russo.
I come to please.
Oh, just wait until we get Teddy on here.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
boy. It's going to get messy.
Oh, yeah. He'll be able to tell you some of the stories too because we were building.
He's got a lot of good ones.
And he's just a character.
Oh, and you guys are on the Sharks together.
Yep. Even
Yep.
more.
We have 2. This is gonna be interesting. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
This is just the beginning. This is
I don't know if
Just
he'll
the
do.
beginning.
I hope we'll get on.
We'll get on. All right.
All right. Thank you very much,
All right.
everybody. Stay tuned for next
Yeah.
week. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Chuck Knucks.